And when things get bad, some people run for the hills, and other people decide to climb them. And this team decided to climb back in it, and our fans have been right there with us. And tonight they lifted us up when we needed them, and that was a real difference in the game.
So would you say the decision to give students free admission again, would you call that a success? What role do you think that played tonight?
Well, you know, our students, it's coming out of somebody's pocket, so it wasn't free, okay? But our students have been great. We've had student attendance up like 30% this year, and they deserve to be rewarded for that. You know, they've been terrific. But we also had other people come to the game, and the energy in the building was just terrific. And that's how it can be all the time. But tonight it was a big advantage for us.
Mark, with the way you guys were handling the ball, did you think it was a matter of time before they had a chance to make a run like that?
Oh, yeah, our ball handling was terrible. I mean, it was terrible. I mean, we turned that ball over, 20-plus times, and we talked about it at the half, and we came out, and we just, it took us a while. You know, the bus had to run over us before we decided to get back to who we really were all year. But I was concerned about that, and fortunately for us, and give their defense credit. I mean, those guys are smart. I mean, those guys have a good team.
Charles, how do you put the turnovers out of your mind, though? I mean, you finished about 29 points. I mean, how do you put the turnovers out of your mind when things are going bad, and how do you keep playing and stay through it?
During that time, my teammates told me just keep my head up and just keep on playing like I play, and just to let the first half go and the start of a new half, just start from a new beginning and just play my game. And it was a team effort, and the crowd did a wonderful job in helping us pick up this win.
Charles, when y'all went down 9, you started kind of being more aggressive. I guess, was that when you just kind of decided to kind of get back to what you had been doing most this year?
I just wanted to make some plays to try to bring us back, if it was the extra pass, if it was the attack the rim. And, my teammates just helped me by spreading the floor up, and I was able to attack. And I just wanted to be more aggressive.
Marcus, what do you think contributed to the turnovers? You guys really haven't been doing a lot of that lately.
Came out somewhat flat, I think, early on. You know, we're just kind of lazy with the ball. And, you know, made some careless mistakes and, you know, did some things, really uncharacteristic of us. So, I mean, eventually we got to settle down, but that's something we got to cut down on when we keep winning games.
Marcus, it seemed like everyone wonders about the NIT motivation, et cetera. It seemed like the energy was good for you guys. It was just the turnovers, and was that a matter of focus or? Yeah,
well, the energy, the crowd was a big part of that, and we had good energy. Yeah, like I said, focus. You just got to stay kind of locked in and be assertive of what you're doing on offense, and that way you won't turn the ball over. And then first we want make lazy cuts and things like that. So we got to do a better job.
For the coach first, and I guess the players, because both of you guys were a big part of it. But 24 of 26 from the foul line, that hasn't exactly been your MO. Getting to the foul line has been, but making that many, and that they all ended up being a big deal.
Well, these two guys, I think, were 20 of 21 or 22, something like that. 20
yeah.
of 21, 22
right.
of them. Marcus missed shoot around today because he had class, and he shot his first 2 shots, and you could tell he missed shoot around. But give him credit; he's matured as a player, and he was able to stay composed and get to the line, and we made our free throws today. That was a big key. We shot 50% from the field offensively. We made our free throws. So when you turn the ball over like we did, really in the first half, we didn't rebound it. We gave them 8 offensive rebounds. And our rebounding was not good in the first half either. And Marcus is right. We were very lazy with the ball. We did a lot of bounce passes behind people, and we just we didn't pass it well. But we were able to get to the line and finish, and these two guys were a big part of that.
Coach, it looked like in the second half there you had Frazier at the 1 and Charles at the 3. I guess what was behind that that strategy?
Well, JJ, as all freshmen do, they know one position. Marcus, as a junior, has played 4 positions this year for us. Charles has played 3 as a sophomore, and they were able to play together, and they're able to play together more because JJ's improved. We didn't play them together much early because JJ still had a lot to learn. But as he's improved, when the matchups are right, like they were tonight, we're able to play them together, and I like how that looks at certain times.
How do you like that, Charles?
I don't have a problem with it. Of course, if I got to play off guard, that's fine. I just want to do whatever I got to do to help the team win.
Mark, I guess you get Louisiana Tech now. I know obviously you just played a game, but do you know much about them? What do you know about them at this point?
Well, I was in the same league with them, for, 9 years. And they've changed leagues. I just haven't followed them as closely, but I think they've won 28 games, maybe. I mean, that's pretty impressive. And Coach White knows this league. He obviously was at Ole Miss prior to taking the job, and I think that they'll have an athletic team that's playing fast, and we'll have to watch a bunch of tape tonight to try and get ready. But I don't know a whole lot about them at this point, outside of the fact I think they must be very, very good.
What's going to be the big challenge in the 11 a.m. start?
11 a.m. start. What time we play the other game this year? 11:30? What time we play that game? 11:30? Who did we play that day? You remember?
Garner,
Gardner, whoever, somebody. Yeah. I mean, it's going to be. We're going to have to wake up. We're going to have to wake up, and we're going to have to play well, and hopefully people will. And if you come to the game at 11 o'clock on Saturday, okay, you got the whole rest of the day, the afternoon. You can do all kind. You can go play golf after the game. You can do all kind of stuff. So hopefully we'll have people come because there's a whole lot of Saturday left after the game ends.
Mark, I know this is game 33, but at the start of a tournament, is it better to win a game this way rather than maybe just kind of easing to a win where you're turning the ball over the way it was after one half?
Well, there's going to be no games that are easily won now. In March, these teams, everybody's good. Every team's good. There's teams that are in. I said it yesterday. There's some teams in this tournament because of some of the automatic bids that are better than some teams in the NCAA tournament. There's a lot of really good basketball teams left, and there's going to be no easy games and no easy wins. And so we'll savor this because you should celebrate your wins. It's one thing Tom Brennan and I talked about today is celebrating your wins, and we'll enjoy this one until we get in the car to go home, and then we'll go back to work on La Tech, and these guys will be able to enjoy it till they wake up in the morning.